So, is this on?
What do you call it when you're drinking OJ that's labeled no pulp, but clearly there's pulp in it? Pulp fiction.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Yes, sir.
The Astros won.
The Astros won.
Yeah.
So now we are recording directly after Raw.
We just watched Raw. That's, if you look closely, you could see the sadness in our eyes.
Yeah, there's some tears there, you know, per usual.
Yes.
Because we wouldn't go to the game tomorrow.
Yes.
And, you know, it's last week we recorded early Tuesday morning.
That's right.
But it's a little tougher, you know, I have to fight with traffic getting here. Then
I don't know if you
back.
can get away with that 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, you know. Man, you go to the doctor a lot.
Yeah. Well, these are the results. Last week was a test, and they're going to give me the results this week.
Right. I figure it's easier to stay up a little bit later than have to get up a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Because I stay up late regardless. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not. It's tough to just wake up and then do a podcast when you're half asleep.
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Hi. How are you? How high are you?
We hope you appreciate getting the podcast a little early. Well, that depends. Am I going to edit it tonight? I'll probably edit it tonight.
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty tired. Rob
Yeah.
put me to sleep, man.
If you're listening this early, you're welcome. And if you're getting this on time, hey, you're still welcome.
That's right.
We held up our end of the bargain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. All right. So first things first, we got to thank some new patrons.
Hey.
So thank you to Jason Polgarin. Probably pronounced that wrong. Polgarin,
Sure.
maybe.
Luis.
And then, come on.
That's what it is.
It is?
Luis.
Luis?
It's not Lewis.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then why don't you... What's this name? Muckle...
Come on.
Thompson.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Almost had it.
Michael...
So close.
Michael Thompson. It's the only one I can pronounce.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Yeah, I'll just let you do it since you're better than at me. And then,
cool. All right.
Yeah, so thank you to those three for signing up. Patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. $5 a month gets you all the bonus content. Weekly NXT and AEW recaps. All the pay-per-view recaps, AEW included.
Yeah.
We just did Saudi Mania, a couple weeks ago?
We did.
That was craziness.
There's a weekly, I'll just say AEW show.
Yeah.
Because NXT, I mean,
It hardly counts anymore.
it really doesn't count.
NXT might be worse than Raw now.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm really sad to say that.
Yeah.
Everyone has an every wrestler has an occupation. You're a poker player.
Yeah, right.
It's terrible. But yeah, patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. $5 a month. You can cancel anytime. Give it a try.
Yeah.
You know, we got like 800 people for patrons right now. We've never been more popular on Patreon, so give it a shot. It'll be worth
We're
your
like
time.
one of the top 15
patrons
as far as wrestling content.
It was number 14 last month.
Yeah.
So come on.
I mean, those many people can't be wrong.
By the way, the only ones that are ahead of us are all famous people.
Correct.
Like, so...
Like Jordan Grace.
Yeah, like that's who we're competing with.
Yeah.
We're competing with famous people.
The Major Brothers podcast.
Yeah.
Matt Cardona.
Yeah, ad-free shows, which has JR and Bruce Pritchard and all those. That's who we're competing
Conrad Thompson's stable of man hoes.
We need to join his stable, although I've talked so much shit about him, but maybe he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Don't tell him, guys.
There's feuds in wrestling.
Right.
He would appreciate it.
So yeah, go check us out on Patreon. And then also we have to thank Tom Payton for buying a t-shirt. He got the logo.
Hey, it's great to wear to shows.
Yes.
Also, very much recommend the Kickhouse Spear Pin Repeat.
Of course.
Especially if you're going to a SmackDown show, because that's exactly what you'll see.
Yeah.
Or we might have to get like a variant that says, chokehold.
Yeah.
Kick out, spear, acknowledge me, repeat.
There you go. Might get sued for that one. If we
Yeah. Maybe if we just put acknowledge, repeat.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
But you can get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. $19.99 for a shirt, or you could wait till they go on sale where we get less money.
Which is like every other week.
It's like every other week, yeah.
But hey, get a shirt.
But if you want to be cool, don't buy it with the sale because then we get more money.
Be a fucking rebel.
Yeah, exactly. Sales.
Be the guy in your family that starts the tradition of not saving money.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then also make sure you subscribe and listen to our new podcast, Hollywood Hogwash. We're 5 episodes in.
We are. Not canceled yet.
Not canceled.
Woo!
We just released the latest episode Monday morning. We reviewed Halloween Kills.
We did.
The 12th Halloween movie.
Yes. And
oh boy.
We also just recorded a trailer reaction for Book of Boba Fett.
Yes.
Which that trailer dropped today.
Yes. Go check that out. YouTube.com/Hollywood Hogwash Pod. And then you can listen to the podcast. Well, you could watch it on the YouTube channel. You could also listen to it anywhere podcasts are
Pick your
heard.
pleasure.
And then you can follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Hollywood Hog Pod. All right.
Now that all that's done.
Got the plugs out of the way.
Yes.
You said you should get a kick out spear pin repeat shirt for when you go to SmackDown. But because you would see that, but not this episode.
Oh.
Roman Reigns was not on SmackDown.
Oh. How was he acknowledged?
Well, his cousins tried, but they didn't do a good job.
Of course. So
because Roman Reigns wasn't there, we have to open the show with Charlotte Flair. Oh, God. This will make you miss Roman Reigns.
Yeah. This will make you miss good wrestling.
Oh, yeah. She was very braggadocious right away. She mocks other women wrestlers for crying when they win a title. But she says when Charlotte Flair wins a title, it's just another Friday.
Yeah, because you lose it on Monday.
That's right.
So...
Exactly. Just like her daddy.
Right.
Then Sasha Banks comes out in a sexy new outfit.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, my God. Spoiler alert for Best Dressed Later.
Yeah.
Sasha says, you know what I want. When's my SmackDown Women's Championship match?
Yeah.
Charlotte says, I always beat you, so I think a new face deserves an opportunity.
Okay.
And then out comes Shotzi in a tank.
Where the hell have you been?
Yeah. Really?
I think we last saw her and Tegan Knox beating Natalya and Tamina for the 3rd time.
In a championship contenders match.
And then never getting that title match.
Correct. And
3 times.
That was pre-draft, so it's been at least a month.
Oh, it's been a couple months.
Yeah.
Right? That was like the last match they had.
I think so.
Do some stupid backstage shenanigans.
Right.
They won 3 tag team matches.
All championship contender matches.
Beating the champions every time. Never got that title match. And then they got broken up.
Yeah.
Like, when did they debut? Like 3-4 months ago? Mm-hmm. 3-4 months ago, they debuted as a tag team. They said they were best friends in NXT. They were never a tag team in NXT.
No.
And then they broke them up a few months later for winning.
Yeah. How dare they? How fucking dare
What was their crime? Winning.
Yeah.
That was the problem. So, Shotzi comes out. She tells Charlotte, if you're looking for someone who you've never faced before, then I'm your girl.
Okay.
And Charlotte accepts. So we got Shotzi versus Charlotte in a championship contenders match with Sasha ringside, who was rooting for Shotzi and giving her advice throughout the match.
As if she's never wrestled before.
Right.
As if she isn't an employee of this company.
Yeah. And you can already tell right here, it's like, oh, okay, I guess they're making Sasha a babyface.
Yeah.
You know? Just by default, because she hates Charlotte.
Correct.
So she's rooting for Shotzi.
Yeah. Kind of like, Triple H and John Cena.
Yeah.
Kind of make Triple H face by saying he hates John Cena also.
That's right, yeah.
So...
mid-match, Shotzi botched a suicide dive, but Charlotte caught her, so she didn't land on her head.
Yep.
And again, I say enough with the suicide dive.
They're called that for a reason.
Tope suicida! I like how they can't say suicide anymore, but they could say tope suicida, which is the same thing in a different language.
Correct.
But yeah, enough with the suicide dives. They look lame, and they're not worth the risk.
Right.
They look
like
very
typically
lame.
You
just dive out of the ring and push them.
Yeah, you're like...
You just push them.
And then you're the one who hits the mat.
Yeah.
You fall.
Yes.
So what was that?
Yeah.
Hey.
Again, you want to see a good suicide dive? Watch Darby Allin's.
Yeah.
His are actually cool.
Right.
Because he jumps through the ropes and hits you with his shoulder.
Yeah.
And you can't fake that.
No.
Like, that was...
No.
That's cool.
And he actually dies every time. They're on, their 27th Darby Allin.
Yeah.
So, it's a good thing that's why he wears all the makeup.
That's
so
right.
you can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Shotzi had a few close pinfalls, but the end of this match was So dumb. And another botch as well.
Yep.
Sasha got on the apron to distract Charlotte. This is what was supposed to happen, all right? Shotzi was supposed to charge at Charlotte, but then Charlotte moves and Shotzi almost hits Sasha but stops herself.
She's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Instead, Charlotte moved too early, and then Shotzi charged at Sasha instead of Charlotte, who moved to the corner, which made no sense.
Correct.
It made Shotzi look stupid.
Uh-huh.
And then after that screw up, Charlotte punched Shotzi and then hit natural selection for the win.
So Charlotte going into business for herself once again.
Yeah. After the match, Sasha helped Shotzi up as if she cares about anyone. Like,
correct.
You were just heel Sasha last week.
Yeah. Last week, you didn't give a shit. Now
She's
you
like,
do.
Oh, Shotzi. But Shotzi shoves her down and yells, "How dare you? This was your fault." It's
right.
like, okay.
Yeah.
Charlotte then swiped at Sasha's legs, and then Shotzi clotheslined Sasha from behind. She beats up Sasha for a few minutes. She threw her into the tank a couple times. And then Shotzi hit her senton off the top rope. And on instinct, she almost went for a cover, but then remembered, oh, right, we're not in a match right now.
Not a match right now.
So it's a heel turn for Shotzi and a face turn for Sasha.
Yep. Double turn.
Wow, the double turn brings you back to Stone Cold and Brett.
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
This is just WWE. When's the last great face turn in WWE? Like, you can't even think of one.
No.
Because these face turns are like someone else turning heel, and that just makes you a face by default.
Yeah, face by proxy.
They can't do face turns well. And also, like, Shotzi can't drive that toy tank to the ring anymore, right?
No, she's getting a real tank. Makes sense.
I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
DX came out in a real tank, or at least it looked fucking real that one time. Like, at least that looked cool, you know?
Yeah.
But this is a toy tank. You can't be a heel
well, at least
and come out with a toy
like
tank.
The original toy tank.
Yeah.
I mean, at least she's still got the one that they made for War Games where it's bigger.
Yeah, she used to come out to a toy tank for a 4-year-old. Now she comes out to a toy tank for an 8-year-old.
Go with maybe like 12-year-old.
12-year-old.
Yeah.
Still, I don't know. Can she still come out with that? I don't know.
Can she
as a heel?
Can she show her tattoos more now that she's heel? Because they're weird about tattoos, especially with women.
Yeah.
Because like that's why Rhea Ripley wears pants. Because if like you see her like anywhere else,
right,
she's usually got like shorts on, and her legs are covered with tattoos.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hot.
Next up, Kayla Braxton interviews Jeff Hardy backstage. Jeff is excited for a fresh start on SmackDown.
Top left.
Yeah. He's excited for a fresh start every year.
Hopefully, everyone forgets that he was being accused of being an alcoholic last time he was on SmackDown.
Yes,
and drunk driving.
I'm excited to be on SmackDown. Last time I was here, I got ran over. It was great. Yeah, awesome stuff. But then Happy Corbin and Mad Cat Moss walk up, and how about a joke?
No, thank you.
How about a joke?
Nope.
Look, I need to
Taking
play
off my
one.
headphones.
I have to play one bad audio a week.
Okay.
So that I can have a clip for the
contractually obligated.
Yeah, I have to have a clip for the open of every show. You know, I always play a bad clip.
Right. You know best.
This week I have 3 though. So
shit.
But here we go.
Why don't witches have kids? Because all of their boyfriends have hollow weenies. Hollow weenies. No.
That was crickets.
Yeah, that was crickets.
Fuck.
So there you go.
Yikes.
Next up, we have a video message from Adam Pearce.
Like, can you just picture Vince McMahon laughing his fucking ass off at Gorilla?
Right.
Like, falling over in his chair,
For sure.
laughing.
Yeah.
Because he's probably giving him these jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I
wrote these myself.
He has a joke book from 1952. Yeah. Oh, these are gold.
What do you mean, dad jokes? What the hell is that?
Yeah. What's a dad?
Yeah. What's a dad? Next up, we have a video message from Adam Pearce.
Via home Zoom.
Another heel turn.
Sure.
By the way.
Whatever.
2 shitty heel turns back to back. Pearce called, looked like he was in a Zoom meeting, like working from home.
Right.
Pearce called Brock Lesnar a coward and says, how dare he lay his hands on the heart of this corporate engine. That's where you know it's a heel turn.
Right.
I give every piece of me to this company, and I will not be disrespected. By the way, wasn't the heel turn supposed to be Sonya Deville?
That's what I thought.
Fucking over Pierce?
Yeah.
He says, I called Lesnar earlier today and alerted him that in addition to being suspended, I'm fining him $1 million.
He should have put his pinky up to his mouth. $1 million.
And then he reached through the phone and F5'd me.
Yeah.
Through the phone.
Uh-huh.
So
Pierce versus Lesnar at Rumble?
Oh yeah. I am still missing out on my big Royal Rumble main event.
Yeah.
So then they showed Paul Heyman watching this, and he's smiling, and then Kayla walks up and asks, how do you think Brock Lesnar will respond? Heyman instead brags about Roman Reigns smashing Brock at Crown Jewel. So Kayla again asks, how would Lesnar respond? And Heyman says Brock would show up to the office and rip everyone's throat out, starting with Adam Pearce. Can you imagine the audacity of Pearce to stand in the ring and talk about Brock Lesnar like he's not even in the arena?
Yeah.
Heyman gets very heated, but then stops himself and says, at least that's how I think Brock Lesnar would respond. I haven't spoken to Brock Lesnar. Leave me alone. And he walks away.
21 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see when Brock comes back. Probably the Rumble.
Yeah.
Or,
most likely.
January.
Right.
Next up, we have Drew McIntyre versus Mustafa Ali. This was another open challenge from McIntyre. I guess this is all he's going to do until his feud with Reigns begins.
Which can't until after Survivor Series.
That's right.
Yeah.
Drew made Ali tap to the Kimura lock.
Okay. Who are you?
Right.
What happened to the Claymore?
Lesnar's thing.
Yeah.
A while back.
Well, I guess since he's going to fight Reigns, he needs a submission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then after the match, Ali grabs the mic and claims the only reason why you people root against me is because my name is Mustafa. So his new gimmick is that the fans are racist.
Great. Never seen that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're racist.
Muhammad Hassan.
Exactly. Backstage, King Woods and Kofi run into Hit Row. Sorry, I was not ready this time.
Yeah.
Hit Row. Hit Row.
Thank you.
Woods congratulates Hit Row on their successful debut last week. Hit Row then does the Wayne's World We're Not Worthy for Woods.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would do the same thing, so.
And then Kofi suggests they sing for their king, and they just keep doing. They do instead of Hit Row, they do King Woods, King Woods. So Hit Row are baby faces?
Yes.
Where did that come from?
Let's shake things up.
Didn't they squash some jobbers the week before?
Yeah, but that doesn't make you
Yeah, it usually
faces,
does.
does it?
Well, it usually makes you heels.
Heels?
Beating up jobbers. So they were heels in NXT. They were only heels in NXT.
always exclusively heels.
Now they're baby faces.
Yeah.
Just like Shotzi. She was a baby face and they made her heel. Yeah. Okay, sure. Whatever. Yeah. Next up, Kofi gets knighted.
Yeah.
Kofi and Xavier come out. Woods says everyone knows that a king is only as strong as the company he keeps. The fans chant, "You deserve it." And Woods replies, "Yes, I do."
Yes. That's great.
Are we planting the seeds?
Yeah.
Is that a little bit of...
Can't wait to fuck that plant.
Was that a little bit of seed planting?
Right. Yeah.
I hope so. Because it certainly seemed like they were chanting that at Kofi. Like, you deserve to be knighted.
Correct.
Which is like,
But,
yes, I
mean,
do deserve it.
You know, it also...
Cross your fingers.
I mean, it's also for Kofi.
I hope it's the seeds.
So there was a graphic before this on the show
where
it said King Woods, Knights, Kofi, Kingston. If we're going to shorten this down, KW, KKK.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Here's your knight, Kofi Kingston.
Knight, Kofi, Kingston.
KKK. Wow.
Wow.
No one thought of that one.
Krusty's comedy classic.
So Woods tells Kofi to bend the knee, and he officially knights him as Sir Kofi Kingston, the hand of the king. Woods also gives Kofi a golden unicorn pin to wear.
Can't wait to see those on Shop Zone.
Right. It reminded me of the Mortal Kombat logo which would make sense.
Right.
Because Woods loves Mortal Kombat. Like, it looked like, it's the dragon.
Right.
But instead it was a unicorn. Like, it looked the same.
Yeah.
It really did. So I'm thinking that was on purpose.
Right. I'm sure he had a ton of input on it.
Yeah. Then the Usos come out and they say, whoa, 10 times in a row. They do their whoa, whoa bullshit.
Yeah.
And Jimmy says, you guys playing dress up? Halloween's on Sunday. And then Woods says, I can't have the bloodline on this carpet. I just had it cleaned. And then we have more trash talk. Woods yells silence and announces the Usos versus the New Day.
Okay.
And the Usos accept, but they take a cheap shot on Kofi and leave.
Yeah. Can't wait to see this feud for the first time.
100th time.
Yeah.
And then Michael Cole reminds us that while he is a king, he cannot make matches. He can just propose them. Even though he made the match, the Usos accepted.
Right.
And that's all we ever heard about it.
Yeah, he literally just did the thing you said he can't do, so...
Yeah. You should definitely be able to make matches if you're a king.
Maybe you should, bone up on your rules, Michael Cole.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently you fucking can.
Yeah. Next up, we have Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs versus Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss in a trick or street fight.
Ah, the old tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got lots of pumpkins sitting on the apron as well as decorations surrounding the ring.
Yep.
And then a few minutes into the match, 24/7 champion Reggie jumps into the ring.
Hey, welcome to SmackDown again.
He got murdered by Lesnar last week. I'm going to come back.
Yeah, sure.
I have to defend my title 24/7. I'm going to show up to the show I don't have to be on.
Yep. Well, he's like, everyone's looking for me on Raw.
Yeah.
Not SmackDown.
Right. And like Sonya Deville, you have that wild card and you use it with Reggie?
Yeah.
Right.
Future considerations.
So fucking dumb.
Yeah.
The jobbers chasing after Reggie are Drew Gulak, the Viking Raiders,
Wow.
a tag team.
Correct.
And then did you see the other tag team? The Creed brothers from NXT.
What?
Yeah.
Like the guys in Diamond
The
Mine?
guys in Diamond Mine.
Why?
Yeah. If you blinked, you missed it because they like you only saw them for a second.
Oh my
But I was like,
God.
I went back. I was like, is that the Creed brothers?
They've
From
been called
Diamond
up.
Mine?
They're called up.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Wow. Wow.
That's so bad.
It really is. Like, that's who you... Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Two
I
tag
don't know
teams.
anymore.
2 tag teams. Luckily for Reggie, there was a trampoline for him by the ring.
How convenient.
And he gets away, does his stupid flips. Back to this actual match. Nakamura hits Moss with a candy cane kendo stick.
You're a little generous with the actual match.
That's true. And then Boog shoves Moss's head into the bucket of apples, and Moss comes out.
Drowning him, right?
Well, I wish.
Yeah.
But he comes out with an apple in his mouth. Now, if you've ever watched a trick or street fight, then if you've seen one, you've seen them all. It's the same things every single year.
Correct.
Oh, Bob for apples. Oh, there's an apple in my mouth. Well, why did you bite down on the apple, idiot?
Yeah.
It's all the same shit. The
Like when
candy
they-
cane kendo sticks.
It's like when they do Miracle on Street Fight
Yeah.
or whatever.
Right.
Then
Then later, Corbin picks up a bowl of candy. Yeah, that'll do some damage.
Yeah.
That'll-
Oh, God, a Twizzler in my eye.
Yeah. And then Nakamura kicked Corbin, and Corbin threw the bowl of candy to the crowd. So there you go.
So send the crowd home happy with candy, right?
Right. Boogs picks up Corbin, and Nakamura jumps off the second rope to hit Corbin with a knee. That did not look good. That was not a good combo.
No.
Then Nakamura set up for the Kinshasa on Corbin, but Moss put a pumpkin on his head. And of course, he can't see,
MJF?
with the pumpkin on your head. Yeah.
Dominic bullshit!
Thank you.
In the end, 2 men in Halloween costumes hit Boogs with kendo sticks. And then Moss hits the neckbreaker for the win. After the match, it's revealed
Yeah.
to be Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Stable?
No. They just hate Nakamura and Boogs for some reason.
Oh.
Nakamura and Boogs aren't the tag champs.
Nope.
Nakamura is the Intercontinental Champion.
Uh-huh.
Are they going after the IC title? Both of them?
The Intercontinental Tag titles. right?
Are they going after Boogs' guitar?
That's it. They
What
win the
are
title
they
and the
trying
guitar.
to do?
Yeah.
What would you say you do here? That's what we need.
Right.
For Garza and Carrillo. That made no fucking sense whatsoever. You're a tag team. We're a tag team. Let's go after this. And Nakamura and Boogs aren't even a tag team.
Because we know we have no shot with the titles.
Right.
Yeah.
Nakamura's the IC champ.
I know.
And he has no one to feud with. He's the Intercontinental Champion. And he's not defending that title.
Yeah. Good God.
Good God. All right, next up. Speaking of good God, you thought that match was bad. We have Naomi versus Shayna Baszler. Backstage before the match, Megan, my eyes are going in two different directions. Morant, or no, it's if you've seen South Park, Jerry Jones. My eyes aren't too far apart. Megan Morant asks Sonya Deville if she has any bias towards Naomi. Sonya says no. But then Sami Zayn walks up and complains about Sonya not booking him on the show this week.
Yeah.
And then they just fade out. Like in the middle of Sami talking.
Right.
What's going on here?
So if you want to, like, actually, for some reason, continue this feud, she should have been like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. Let me get you a match right now.
Right.
And then Naomi's like, what the fuck?
Right.
You know?
So Naomi and Shayna come out for their match, but there's no ref. So Sonya comes out and says, oh, that ref, what'd she say? He's suing? Or Brock Lesnar beat him up? Something like that.
Yeah.
She makes some excuse and she makes herself the referee. Mid-match, Naomi went for a springboard move, but slipped and fell face first on the mat.
Yeah. Wow.
Hashtag give Naomi a chance. Remember that? Remember all those hashtags?
Yeah.
There's your chance. Right after that, Naomi kicks Shayna and goes for the pin, but Sonya doesn't count. Like a kick. That apparently knocks Sonya out. Then Shayna eventually counters with a pin, and Sonya does a quick count to award the win to Shayna.
Right. Didn't see that coming.
After the match, Naomi confronts Sonya, but Shayna grabs her from behind and puts her to sleep.
Yeah.
Naomi's already been beaten up by Sonya Deville. And she doesn't do anything back. She just yells at her. Like, just beat her up. Attack her at least. I mean, obviously this is leading to the Naomi Sonya match that, no one on earth wants to see.
Yeah, right.
God.
Like, make us interested.
Yeah. The only way to do that is to put her in the bloodline. Like,
yeah, for sure. I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah. Next up, we have the main event, The New Day versus the Usos. Woods tags himself in without Jimmy noticing. Jimmy super kicks Kofi, goes for the pin, but Woods is the legal man, and Woods gets in the ring and beats him with a roll-up.
Yep. Like a very elaborate, like, forced roll-up.
Yeah.
He was, like, really... It wasn't like a surprise roll-up.
So, right. So this is what has to happen. The Usos can't lose the tag titles because they're with Roman. You can't weaken that stable. They have to remain the tag champs.
Correct. Yes,
okay.
they do.
So, obviously, Kofi and Woods are going to get a title shot at some point after they beat him 3 more times.
Of course,
you got 4 championship contenders matches. Those are the new rules.
Yeah.
So, eventually, they'll get their title shot. They'll lose. Kofi will lose. Probably screw up. And then that's another, and then, Woods will blame Kofi and turn on him, right?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed?
Yeah.
That's what has to happen, right?
Yeah.
If it doesn't, it's a huge disappointment.
Very much so. Very much so.
Oh, man. That we could have, another good thing on SmackDown if we have heel Woods.
We could.
A Woods-Kofi feud?
I have no faith in it, but we could.
I mean, I had no faith in them giving Woods the, making him king.
Right.
Because usually they just like to, if this was a couple years ago, they would have put Woods in this tournament, make everyone think he's going to win, and then just, give a middle finger into the camera.
Ha 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 ha. Fuck you.
That's, Yeah.
But
lately they've been, at least they made him king. So we'll see. All right, on to Monday Night Sleep.
Yep.
Monday Night Ambien is what they should fucking call Monday Night Raw.
I like it.
We open up with Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. The 26-second SummerSlam rematch. We're finally getting it.
Yeah.
Belair powerbombed Becky mid-match, and Corey Graves said she literally put her through the ring.
As she literally bounced off the mat.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Maybe
Is Corey Graves, is he like Rob Lowe in Parks and Rec?
yeah.
Doesn't know what literally means?
Maybe Carmella should get him a dictionary.
Later, Becky hits the manhandle slam, but Belair gets her foot on the rope to break up the pin. Mm-hmm. Later, Belair kind of gave Becky a glam slam, but she also grabbed Becky's crotch while doing it.
Oh, so a clam slam.
A clam slam, sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, it was a little different. Wasn't exactly like the glam slam, and then she grabbed her crotch. So yeah, there. Yeah. Clam slam.
Clam slam.
Clam slam, how you doing?
Yeah.
In the end, one of the turnbuckle pads gets ripped off, and then Becky pushes Belair into it.
And she hits it with her armpit,
Yeah.
completely immobilizing her.
And then Becky wins with a roll-up.
I'm not even going to count.
A roll-up. That's 2 so far, right?
That's too many.
And then backstage, Kevin Patrick's like, wow, that was one of the best championship matches we've ever seen on Raw.
Yeah. So
I've been here for 5 minutes.
Kevin Patrick just watched his first match in WWE.
Yes.
How crazy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
How dare they make him say that?
I know.
Way later in the show, Sarah Schreiber interviews Becky backstage, and she says Belair needs to go to the back of the line, and someone else needs to step up. And then Liv Morgan walks up.
Yep.
Doesn't say anything. Mm-mm. And then Becky shrugs her shoulders and walks away from her.
So, once again, shit on Liv Morgan.
I guess Liv Morgan's going to get a title shot. It's not, maybe not even.
Yeah.
She'll get a championship contenders match and probably lose.
Probably.
They're not going to let her beat Becky.
No.
So
Not at all.
But hey, she'll get TV time maybe next week.
Maybe. Fingers crossed. Let's hope.
TV time instead of just, where she doesn't just look at someone and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Backstage, not saying a word.
But yeah, she's going to lose.
Yeah.
Don't get your hopes up.
Never do.
Liv Morgan, like in Vince McMahon's eyes, like Becky Lynch is up here. Liv Morgan he can't see her.
She's under the
Pun
table.
intended. Yes.
Under the table.
Under the table. That's where she belongs. Next up, we have Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory.
Yeah.
Mid-match, Theory picked Rey up outside the ring, but Dominic swung his dad's legs around so Rey could counter with a DDT. Mm-hmm. Very stupid.
Referee completely cool with this.
The referee saw this, but did nothing about it.
Didn't care.
Okay, let's remember that. He saw it. Mm-hmm. Later in the match, Theory kicked Dominic from the ring, but then Rey set Theory up for the 619. Dominic slapped Theory. Now go watch this again. The ref was not looking.
At all.
The ref's back was turned
Uh-huh.
when Dominic slapped Theory. Rey hit the 619, does the splash, goes for the pin, and then the ref goes, hey! Did you hit him?
Hey, I thought I heard a slap.
DQ this motherfucker! You saw him interfere earlier.
Yeah.
You did nothing about it.
Physically interfere.
Yeah. Like, what's worse, a slap or helping your dad DDT the guy on the fucking floor?
Right.
Hey!
One you saw, one you didn't.
Was there another ref, like, in his ear, like, in his earpiece, like,
Hey, he slapped him. He slapped him.
He
DQ
slapped
him.
him. DQ.
DQ.
or is this some sort of scandal where this ref is racist?
Yes.
Hates Mexicans.
Right.
Let's go with that. The Mustafa Ali theory.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
I'm happy with that.
That's great. Austin Theory, another win for him.
Right.
Next up.
Then he takes a fucking picture as he's leaving the ring. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Seth Rollins.
Uh-huh.
He comes out with his Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah. Wait, what, huh?
That's, now that we don't have a Money in the Bank Mr. or Mrs.,
Correct.
now he comes out with the contract.
Yeah, the contract in the folder.
Contract in the folder?
Yeah.
Last week I won the contract in a folder match.
The contract in a Trapper Keeper.
And now I am Mr. Contract in the folder.
Mr. Trapper Keeper. That's me. All right.
He brags about his win, then Big E interrupts, and he takes offense for Seth laughing in his face last week. Mm-hmm. Seth tells Big E, you're not on my level, you can't handle the pressure, so let me take that title from you, and you can go play with your stupid friends. And he also mocks Kofi Mania, and Big E says, I will not let you talk down.
He was like, I will fucking end you.
How dare you? That's one of the best moments in WWE history, certainly in the last few years.
Absolutely.
Big E suggests that they have the title match tonight, but of course Seth declines. So then Kevin Owens comes out.
Uh-huh.
Cuts a great promo.
Yeah.
You know, it's great to see him. It doesn't really make sense why he comes out.
Right.
But he says, I will keep on fighting, whether that's for another 3 months or another 3 years.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. You think that was, there's no way that was okayed. I'm
Right.
sure he threw that in there.
Oh, I'm sure he did. So are you...
3 months. Let's see. November, December, January. That's when his contract expiring, according to the dirt sheets. See in AEW.
So are you trying to perfect it a little bit better before you reveal it?
What?
Your Kevin Owens impression?
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot that I did a Kevin Owens while we were watching
Yeah,
this.
it was pretty good.
Like, when he first came out, I was like, why is he coming out? Like, hey, Seth, you know what? We've already fought before, but I lose to you again, okay? Like, I don't know. Like,
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I like it. Now we got to tag Kevin Owens.
it was impromptu, so now I have to practice it,
Now he's got to practice it. We'll get there.
make it better.
Yeah. But it
I'll always fight. And then, hey, Seth, if you don't want to fight tonight, Big E, we'll have a match right now. Or something like that.
yeah, Canadians.
There you go. Canadians.
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 Yeah. Let us know what you think of the voice. Tweet us.
I'll do it again later.
I'll do it.
After the main event, because...
Okay.
So Big E accepts the match. That's for the main event. Next up, we have Queen Zelina and Carmella versus Nikki Ash and Rhea Ripley.
Who, they're apparently a tag team?
Well, since Nikki and Rhea are the only women tag team in WWE right now, they had to create one out of thin air. So Zelina
Right.
Vega and Carmella.
Yeah.
Where we last saw them, they were fighting each other in the fucking tournament,
They were.
and they hated each other.
Yeah.
Now they love each other again.
Right. I'm surprised, like, Zelina didn't, like, knight Carmella or something. What would she do to her?
Well, hopefully do something to her.
Oh.
But yeah, if you want to know why this happened, backstage before the match, Vega and Carmella made fun of Nikki's mask.
Yeah.
So Rhea Ripley stood up for her friend, you know?
Mate, this isn't high school. And I'm not going to let your penis hurt Nikki's feelings.
Wait, her what?
And I'm not going to let your penis hurt Nikki's feelings. I'm going to let your penis... your penis...
My what?
Your penis...
Who?
Your penis...
What does she want to see?
I'm not going to let your penis...
Jesus!
Hey, Rhea.
That's some renegade shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
And she was looking at Carmella. So.
Hey, Carmella, I mean, you know,
Hey, Corey, is there a dick in those pants?
she's, you know, Carmella's been called a horse face before. That's not cool, Rhea.
Yeah. Now it's horse cock.
Horse cock.
I'm going to let your penis...
Now, we watched it like 4 times back to back to try to figure out what she said, and you figured it out.
Yeah. Her pettiness.
I'm not going to let your pettiness. Yeah, it still sounds like
just
penis.
run on sentence there. One more time.
I'm not going to let you... Oh, one more time. Here
Yeah.
we go.
And I'm not going to let your penis...
It doesn't sound like pettiness.
No, it sounds like penis.
Again, this is why you have to do rehearsals.
Right.
And then again, it's like, all right, read this, Rhea. I'm not going to let your penis... Oh, okay, she can't say that word.
Yeah.
We need a new word.
Hey, when she says pettiness, it sounds like penis. Is that okay?
Do you want her to look right at Carmella and say, you have a penis? Is that what you want her to... I don't think Corey's going to be happy with that. Maybe another word? Is there any other word for pettiness?
Yeah.
There's got to be.
Did she just say vein?
Yeah.
I don't want her to say penis.
And then she's like, I'm not going to let your veiny penis hurt Nikki's feelings.
Your veiny pettiness. Oh my god. Oh boy.
That might need to join the soundboard.
Your penis?
Your penis.
I'm not going to let your penis...
I can play this forever.
I'm going to let your penis...
All right, I got to stop.
Oh, one more.
I'll do it. Hold on.
I'm going to let your penis... let your penis...
All right, I'm trying to just make it your penis, but...
Your penis?
Oh, man.
Oh, good stuff.
Hey, baby, what do you want to suck?
Your penis...
Your veiny penis. So, During this tag match, we have Liv Morgan, Doudrop, Tamina, and Dana Brooke watching the match backstage on one TV, and they're all doing the fucking, like, you know, our backs are to the TV.
Right.
But we're fucking looking.
The who's that of the women's division.
Right. And this was before Liv Morgan confronted Becky in the show.
It was.
So at this point, I'm like, are these two new tag teams?
Yeah.
Because why are they watching this match?
Right.
You know, and why are there 4 of them? Like,
Yeah,
it
so-
seemed like it would be...
Dana Brooke and Tamina.
Yeah.
And Liv and Doudrop.
God.
Huh. No. No.
Anyways,
No.
This was a nothing match. I didn't even write what happened.
It was a nothing match, and it meant nothing. Well, no, they said it was a championship contender.
Yeah, right.
And
Vega and Carmella won.
yeah, so
How did they... Vega beat Nikki? Vega hit the code red.
on Nikki.
It was so nothing that it was hard
Yeah.
to remember. We just fucking watched it.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have... do they win the titles?
We were focused on the penis.
The penis.
Yeah.
Do Vega and Carmella win these titles?
Why?
It's because she's a queen. You can't have her lose.
I guess.
Because then what? You do the same thing with Kofi and Kingston. That's hilarious how the king and queens are both going for the tag titles.
I know. What are the fucking odds? How the mighty have fallen.
We have one idea for 2 people.
Right? They both get it.
God.
And they both need a partner.
Right.
Yeah.
Next up, we have a video package for Veer Mahan.
Who are you?
Yeah.
It's Veer, but he's got a last name now.
Wow. Good for him.
Now that he's a solo act, he has a last name.
That's a tough thing to get as
Yeah.
a solo act.
He's getting pushed.
He'll just be Veer in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he was once Veer with
Shanky!
and now
Right.
he's Veer Mahan.
Right.
And Jinder Mahal and
Shanky!
are not on SmackDown. I mean, they were drafted to SmackDown,
But where are you?
but they're not there. Yeah. Next up, we have Finn Balor versus Chad Gable in a "Why is this happening?"
Right.
match. We got Otis ringside. Backstage before the match, Gable talked shit to Big E for some reason.
Yeah. Like he's cock of the walk or something.
Is he gonna fight Big E at some point?
Sure, why not? Anyone. Fight anyone. Also, they brought back that stupid-ass line of the extraordinary man who does...
The extraordinary man who does extraordinary things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Thanks for that, Corey.
Yeah.
Gable superplexed Balor off the top rope, but then Balor immediately countered and won with a
Roll up.
roll up.
So usually you'll say, Gable then hits a superplex to Balor.
And Balor wins.
Balor wins.
Balor wins.
Yeah.
Maybe I should put like an old fruit roll up commercial. Maybe like they were like maybe there's a commercial of the kids yell fruit roll up.
Ooh, that'd be good.
And then it could be like, and then Balor wins with a fruit roll up, yay!
To the Google.
Right. If anyone could find that for me,
Send it our way.
Next up, we have the Street Profits versus the Dirty Dogs with RK Bro on commentary.
Yeah.
Randy accidentally said RKO Bro.
Well, he's Randy, so.
He's Randy. Yeah. And he's getting that riddle weed now, so.
Right.
Where you don't know where you are. Ford does this cool dive over the ring post onto Ziggler and Rude.
Right.
In the end, just like last week, because this is basically a rematch.
It is. It's
In
basically a rerun.
It is. Like they're fighting again.
Uh-huh.
And then just like last week, Omos comes out.
Right.
Which distracts Ford.
Yes.
No one else, just Ford.
Yeah.
And then Ziggler hits Ford with a super kick for the win, although we didn't even see the kick.
Because
They were
apparently Omos's entrance is so damn important.
Right.
Yeah.
After the match, Omos threw Ford and Dawkins into the barricade.
Right.
Riddle's like, that's not right. And Norton's like, no, don't do it, idiot. But Riddle goes after Omos anyway. But Omos presses him above his head and then just lightly drops him on the apron.
Yeah. Making it look undevastating. I thought he was going to throw him over the top rope.
Yeah.
Which that would have been, slightly cool, but
Right.
no, I guess
Impressive.
not.
Orton then starts getting fired up, like he's going to fight Omos. He takes off his sweater or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they immediately cut to highlights of Damian Priest and T-Bar from last week.
Right. They're like, oh, Randy Orton's...
Yeah.
And
What
then
the
Damian
fuck-
Priest.
What the fuck just happened?
Monkeys in the truck fucked up.
And Orton being afraid of Omos, didn't he challenge Omos to a match a few weeks ago?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up.
It's funny you said that Randy Orton's smoking that Riddle weed.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of, you've seen Grandma's Boy, right?
Of course.
Yeah. You got any of that deer weed? Uh-huh. Now all I can think of is, you got any of that fuck a deer weed? That's what they're smoking. They're smoking the fuck a deer weed.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Damian Priest versus T-Bar.
Same old
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw.
If this match sounds familiar, it's because it happened last week and we were there.
Last week. Again, there's nothing wrong with doing
Right.
rematches, but
Yeah.
when you do the same match every week, you know, like Kofi says.
Rematch after
Right.
rematch after rematch after rematch after
Like-
rematch.
AEW will do rematches, but they'll spread it apart. Like, they'll have a match, then 3 or 4 weeks later, they'll have the rematch.
Correct. Yeah.
Not every fucking week.
It's funny story. So, we live in Houston. I have a brother who lives in Providence. Raw last week in Houston.
Yep.
Raw Providence this week.
Yep.
Somehow we both saw the same match. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
2 separate cities, 2 separate weeks, saw the same match.
No, this was a no DQ match, Eric. It's very
Oh,
different.
completely different.
This was the better one.
Yeah.
They got the better one.
Yeah, I guess so.
T-Bar hit Priest with a kendo stick so hard that the kendo stick broke in half.
And then he had like welts and bruises already forming on his stomach.
Sure. And then in the end, Priest snaps again, just like he did last week. He beats T-Bar with a chair and then choke slams him off the apron and through a table.
Right.
That's not enough, though.
No.
Choke slam through a table?
Yeah.
That's not enough.
Yeah. Off
Priest-
the apron, down to a table on the floor.
Priest
Not enough.
hits what Jimmy Smith called the final reckoning for the win.
The final reckoning.
Did they really change the name?
No, that's the last time he's going to use that move.
Yeah?
It's the last one.
The final,
final reckoning.
Shit.
So,
That's a shame.
yeah, I know.
After the match, Apollo Crews comes out with Commander Aziz, and he basically tells Priest, like, I will be the next man to lose to you.
Yeah.
Like,
He
come
also
on, we know what's going to happen.
He also acted like, what do you say? Like this was a new territory?
Yeah, like when he first showed up on Raw a few weeks ago, he was like, Commander Aziz, so this is Monday Night Raw. Looks just like SmackDown.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. It's exactly, yeah.
Right, exactly.
Like, yeah, this isn't a new territory.
Yeah.
You're still in WWE.
Right. You haven't gone anywhere special.
Yeah. Backstage, Reggie talks to John Morrison, who's still meditating.
Yep.
But then R-Truth bear hugs him from behind. Like, how has R-Truth won every single 24/7 title?
Right.
It's one move.
Roll up.
It's a roll-up.
Why would you even try something else?
This time he bear hugs Reggie.
Reggie's literally distracted talking to someone.
Right.
You reach under, grab the crank, roll him up, holding onto the crank. That way he's immobilized.
Yeah. This time he bear hugs him from behind, I guess threatens to rape Reggie.
Sure.
Like, what's it going to be? But, of course, Reggie escapes. Tozawa and Drake
Parkour.
Maverick
Parkour.
chase him, too.
Yeah.
And then the three of them argue.
Right. Like, I know.
Morrison's like, you have to figure out your chi.
Yeah. Also, so
It's terrible.
Morrison's like the original like parkour guy in WWE.
Yeah.
Why didn't he out parkour Reggie and attack him or roll him up or something?
Because even jobber John Morrison
Yeah.
wants nothing to do with
Right.
24/7.
The Miz was like, before I leave for Dancing with the Stars, if they try to give you that 24/7 title, run the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like you winning that belt means you're like soon to be future endeavored.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you winning that belt
unless
means
you're R-Truth
unless you're R-Truth.
or Kira Tozawa or Drew Gulak.
Yeah, but still, it's not. It's not good.
Yeah.
And R-Truth threatens to break up with Tozawa and Drake Maverick.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
a stable?
Yeah. They're the Hunt Club. They hunt for that title.
All right, main event time. Kevin Owens versus Big E. Backstage before the match, Seth proposes to Owens, say, how about I help you beat Big E tonight? And then when I beat Big E and become WWE champion, you'll get the first opportunity.
Yeah.
Because we still have to say opportunity. But of course, Owens turns him down. Mm-hmm. So we know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Mid-match, Seth Rollins comes out so we can go to commercial.
Uh-huh.
Because anytime someone comes out mid-match, it's just, oh, let's go to commercial.
Right.
It's more clever than what they did, a year and a half ago.
Where they restart the match?
When every match was 2 out of 3 falls.
Right. Oh, my God.
Every single match on the card.
Yeah.
It's a 2 out of 3 falls pay-per-view.
Good God. Don't remind me of that. How
So-
dare you, sir?
Yeah, in the end, Seth punches Big E in the face when the ref wasn't looking. Owens goes for the pin, but Big E counters and wins the main event with a roll-up.
Yep.
I don't know how many that is. Seems like a lot, though.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been snapping my fingers a lot this week.
Right.
Too many times.
Snappy Pisano over here.
Yeah. After the match, and that's the thing, like, AEW might have, like, one a week.
Yeah.
And I get so annoyed because WWE's made me hate roll-ups. But actually, like, the Serena Deeb Sheeta match, like, that was like a roll-up, but it was actually, like, a good way to end the match.
Right, yeah.
Like, it was cool.
Like, use it if it, like, is necessary, not just, like, an easy out.
Not just all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Constantly the same thing over
Right.
and over. That's what I hate about it. It's also what I hate about the suicide dives. The fact that everyone does it.
Like, if for some reason, like, Rock and Austin were in a tag match against each other leading up to a match,
yeah.
Austin didn't roll up the Rock.
Right.
No, he hit him with a fucking stunner.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, the worst thing about the Performance Center was that they trained all the wrestlers to do the same moveset.
Right.
Everyone does the same moves now. Like, that's the problem with the Performance Center.
Yeah. Now you're just like a factory.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
cookie cuttering.
Yeah. No one could have different styles or anything
Yeah.
like that. So after the match, Owens tells Big E, hey, I didn't know Seth hit you. And then he challenges Seth to a match for next week. So we're going to get Owens and Rollins again.
Yeah.
This is the third feud? This is the third time they feuded, I guess? And it's all... Well, hold on. No, the first one, they feuded. Owens was the heel because he was Universal Champion. Then they feuded again when Seth turned heel and joined the AOP.
Okay.
Then they, like, feuded another time. That was their Mania match. And then this is another feud.
But you know what this is? Again, Owens has inserted himself into someone else's feud.
Someone else's feud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Owens is the buffer to keep the other guys away from each other.
Yeah.
Like, they just take turns fighting Owens.
So then Owens apologized to Big E over and over. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Oh, you know me. You know me. Remember when I turned on the New Day? I mean, wait, no. Don't remember that. Don't remember that. You know, I'm sorry.
Hey, Big E.
And he just keeps apologizing.
Like a bitch.
And then Big E...
Like, I thought he was going to apologize, and Big E's like, no, apologize, no. And then he just stuns him.
Right, like, fucking turn.
Right.
You're leaving anyway.
Right.
You know?
Fuck
But
it.
Big E gives Owens the big ending to end the show.
Turning. So Big E's a heel now.
That just makes Owens look like such a bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Like, if Owens would have attacked Big E, it wouldn't hurt Big E because it would just give Owens his heel turn.
Right.
You know, but now Owens is a babyface. He's apologizing like a little bitch, and then Big E beats him up. He already beat him. Already beat him with a roll-up, but whatever.
Yeah.
So, there you go. That's the end of Raw. So, on to awards. Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Austin Theory.
Well, yeah, he's like still, he still looks like he's in the way.
He does.
Well, the
also,
the
they
stable.
showed like one of his selfies, and he had like horse teeth.
He does.
Horse
He does have
mouth.
horse teeth.
Yeah.
I had T-Bar.
Okay.
You know, he always looks stupid.
Yeah, he does.
Best dressed?
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks.
Sweep a nut.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Worst acting?
The super tanned ref that DQ'd.
Oh my god, that's
Dominic.
good. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So T-Bar did a video promo before his match, and every time I see him, I just think of birds.
Right.
So T-Bar.
Okay.
Best acting.
Best acting for me was King Woods.
Okay, I had Kevin Owens.
I had Kevin Owens until he was like, I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
true.
sorry, Big E.
Yeah.
I love you.
You know me. I would never do anything evil.
Yeah.
Except for the first 4 years on the main roster where I did nothing but evil, including against the New Day.
I think it's getting better.
Yeah. You're working it. You're working it. You're going to pull up some Kevin Owen highlight videos of like promos. You'll get it. Next week, yeah, it'll be a staple. Next week, you're going to have a shitload of fan questions asking to do everything Kevin Owens.
What have I done?
God damn it.
It's like when it's like when you make a child laugh and they want you to do the same thing over and over again.
Right.
It's like, oh.
I'm bleeding because I've been hitting myself with this frying pan.
Worst comment? Oh, I didn't even play that, did I? How did I skip that?
Oh, no.
Okay, this was my worst comment. This was Damian Priest before his match. Yeah.
Now, last week was an introduction for T-Bar. Tonight, no disqualifications. He has the chance to get very acquainted with the Damien and me.
Oh, God.
It's got Damien in him.
Right. And then I'm going to release my Damien fluids.
Yeah.
All over T-Bar's face.
Yeah.
That was my worst comment. Yeah. What about you?
Mine was from Matt Riddle when he was talking backstage with the Dirty Dogs.
Yeah.
They were talking about some bullshit, and then they leave, and Riddle goes, I guess they never heard of Rough Pass, which is a play on Puff Puff Pass.
They were the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
Yep. Thank you.
Best comment?
Bottom right.
Okay.
Who are you?
I had Kevin Owens.
I'm going to keep fighting for the next 3 months or 3 years.
You know what? I rescind my who are you.
Okay, thank you, Eric.
I'll go with
I
that.
appreciate your vote. I would never do anything bad.
Right.
Worst match?
Naomi versus Shayna.
That is correct.
Sweep it.
Super slow-mo.
I had the Trick or Street fight.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's
Sweep
do
it.
Best match?
Who are you? I had T-Bar versus Priest. Who are you? Because it was no DQ.
Had 2 good spots.
Yeah.
Worst move?
The Dominic slap. Because it was even like a little,
Oh, man.
like, slap, like a baby slap. Like,
Yeah. That was bad. I had Naomi's botch because it was so bad.
Okay.
It was just like you fell right on your face, and then you got up, and Shayna just stood there.
Yeah.
And kicked, and you kicked her, like it was bad.
Right.
Shayna should have went for the pin there or something. Mm-hmm. Best move?
The choke slam that Priest gave T-Bar through that table.
Yeah,
on the
for
floor.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Worst moment or segment?
Owens bitching out.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
I had the 24/7 bullshit on either show.
Yeah.
And then best moment or segment?
Who are you? That is correct.
Yeah. Not a good week.
Yeah.
It's weird that I never thought I'd say, wow, we needed Roman Reigns this week. Like,
Right.
SmackDown needed Roman Reigns. But, like, he's actually become pretty damn good
Yeah, he
at
has.
his job. So, maybe they were just always misusing him. Which, you know, I feel like there was, like, a podcast back in, like, 2015 that started that said that they were misusing Roman Reigns.
I know.
6 years ago.
It's weird.
And it took them, like, 5 years to fucking do something about it.
Yeah, I know.
Craziness.
Should have listened to that podcast sooner.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, breaking news. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, I did. Crazy, huh?
Tattoo artist Kyle Scarborough tweeted last week, fun fact, during the beginning of Alexa Bliss's run with The Fiend, I was asked to mock up concept art for a potential mask/makeup combo, and he posted what he came up with. Did you see it?
No.
Here, I'll pull it up for you there. Where is it? There you go. There's the mask on the left.
Oh.
And then it looks like from Batman with Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Right.
Like the mask he makes his
his
Guma wear.
Right.
And then on the right is some makeup. It could have worked.
Maybe.
Yeah. Could have worked. It looks creepy.
Yeah.
But, you know, then they ruined that whole fucking thing. Also, Eric, your cousin, ring announcer Greg Hamilton, confirmed his release from WWE in a post on Instagram.
I know, that's a bummer.
There goes our connections.
Yeah.
He said the travel became too much, and he's focused on taking care of his mother and his sister, who has cerebral palsy. So, yeah. But he said it was a mutual thing.
Right. Did you see the post thing that he got deleted?
No.
Oh. So apparently, someone sampled his voice like a rapper, and he made a post basically saying "Oh, you fucked up. Your life is over because now you got to deal with WWE lawyers, and they're gonna take you for everything you got. And every day that you leave this, that we don't settle this, I'm gonna add $50,000 to the lawsuit." And just kept going on and on and on, and was basically saying yeah. You got nothing compared to WWE lawyers.
Greg Hamilton was bullying like a rapper.
Yeah, basically saying that like the rapper stole a clip of his voice.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, just call the lawyers, buddy.
Right, but he
don't go crazy on Instagram. So that's why he's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So there's the real story.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Also, got two other things. So WWE announced that they are doing like a Mania on sale party in Dallas.
Yeah.
They're gonna have like autograph signing and merch and all that shit.
At the stadium.
Yeah.
At AT&T Stadium.
And scheduled to appear are Big E,
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley, and Nikki Ash, Reggie, everyone's favorite,
Right.
Dewdrop, Street Profits, Dana Brooke, Jimmy Mouth of the South Heart because he has a megaphone.
Right.
He's the only one in the company with a megaphone.
Yeah.
And The Undertaker. Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. Tickets go on sale.
Well, the Undertaker's
Friday,
just going to be there to introduce Bad Bunny, who's going to do a concert.
Correct.
That's
yeah.
his thing now.
Yeah. Tickets go on sale to the public November 12th, but I guess this is going to be on like a Wednesday or something, so you can get them a little bit earlier, which is basically the same thing as getting them on a pre-sale.
Right.
Also, announced for the WWE Live UK tour, Cesaro versus Walter.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is going to be a live event?
Yeah.
Jesus, you fucking idiots.
This could be like the best match in like the last 5 years.
Film this fucking match.
Please. Please.
Jesus.
And I guess they're going to take this match on tour, however many cities.
Yeah.
So this could be fucking incredible.
God damn you fucking morons.
I know.
At least film the fucking match and put it on YouTube or something for us to watch.
Right.
I'll watch that shit.
Yeah. God. Also, in Impact Wrestling news, I'm the sole person, designated to keep up with this.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so Christian lost to, I think his name's Josh Alexander, Josh Alexander won the title.
Yeah.
And he's celebrating with his wife and kids. And then Moose,
Yeah.
you've heard of him.
Yes.
I guess he won like the equivalent of like their Money in the Bank match. It's like a call your shot.
Yeah.
So he cashes in as he's celebrating with his wife and kids, and he's like, "Move, move!" And then the guy like spears him right in front of his wife and kids. Wins the title. It was great. So he gave his like a address the wrestling community.
Yeah.
And let me see. He says, "It doesn't matter how elite you are. It doesn't matter what tribe you're chief of. It doesn't matter if you're the boss, the man, a king, a queen. You can add a new day to the week. It doesn't matter as the greatest or as I'm the greatest wrestling champion in wrestling today."
Right.
So I thought that was, kind of cool.
That's a cool promo.
Right. Throwing shade to all the other promotions. Because I guess AEW and TNA, their thing ended.
Yeah, their mutual promotion is over. That's why Christian lost.
Right.
That's a cool promo, but yeah, it's like you're trying to become like the third company in this war, but you're not. You can't be.
All I can think of is like Mean Girls, like stop trying to make Impact happen. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, you brought in the Inspiration.
Yep.
Who immediately won the women's tag
everyone
titles.
that debuts at Impact, their first night, they always win.
Yeah. And Steve Macklin, who was formerly in the Forgotten Sons.
Yeah.
I forget which one he was.
He's the one that's with Deonna Purrazzo, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck was his name? I forgot it.
Steve Cutler.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
He was not forgotten.
He was not forgotten, I guess. So he's
who was the other one?
Steve Cutler and that one I don't know.
Buddy Murphy, right? Wasn't Buddy Murphy the other one?
No. That was like Well, it was Wesley Blake.
Yeah, that's
who was originally teaming with Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him.
Yep.
But Steve Macklin's going to be challenging for the X Division title.
Okay.
So
there you go.
There's your Impact update.
I have one more piece of news. Chad Gable recently graduated from Full Sail University with a Master of Fine Arts degree in media design. He also stated that he had a 4.0 GPA and was named the valedictorian.
He also humble bragged this on Raw.
Yeah.
So
It's Full Sail.
right.
But good for you, buddy.
Good job.
I didn't really see any good rumors for this week.
Neither did I.
So I guess we'll skip rumors.
Yeah, sorry.
Like-
do we play the song and
Play the song and then not do rumors?
not do rumors?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so we'll just go right to fan questions.
All right.
Bobby the Mark Soydam, fuck, marry, kill, Dewdrop, Tamina, Nia Jax.
Fuck, marry, kill.
I guess I would marry Dewdrop, fuck Nia Jax, and
kill Tamina. Yeah.
No one's Mina, then Tamina's Boichi. Todd Fricker, what's y'all's favorite beer? What's your favorite beer right now?
My all-time favorite is probably St. Arnold's Lawnmower. Yeah.
I really like Crawford Bach.
Crawford Bach's good. Love Street from Crawford's really good.
I'm more of a mainstream guy. I like, Dos Equis. I like Dos Equis a lot.
Have you tried
Blue Moon is good.
when you go to the ball game, try the Carbach Ranch water.
Yeah.
It's really good. And it's not quite a seltzer, but it's not quite beer. It's kind of like it almost kind of tastes like a margarita.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like Crawford Bach. It's just, heavy beers.
Heavy.
They don't do well with my stomach.
Yeah.
Jake Baker, Pushfire Barry, champion versus champion matches this year. Becky versus Charlotte.
Seen it.
Priest versus Nakamura.
Okay.
Roman Reigns versus Big E.
Push Priest Nakamura. That's probably why Priest is like acting heel.
Yeah.
For that match. Barry,
Roman,
and Big E, and fire Becky Charlotte.
We're getting that. We're getting Becky and Charlotte again at Survivor Series.
Yeah, I know.
The Simon system works. Pushfire Barry the following 3 love machines in their prime: Viscera, Punjabi Playboy, Great Khali,
Yeah.
and Val Venus.
Push Val Venus.
Yup.
Barry Viscera.
Yep.
Fire Punjabi Playboy.
Of course. Tony Bonner, sorry.
Tony Boner. Boner.
Do you guys think there's room for a legit third promotion with a good TV deal and legit money with Ring of Honor out of business for a couple months? A lot of wrestlers WWE could release or contracts expire. AEW can't sign everyone. I really don't think there's room.
Stop trying to make Impact happen.
Just like we talked about.
Yeah.
I don't think there's room. There's too much wrestling
There is.
right now anyway.
Right.
AEW has too many shows. I mean, WWE has too many shows, but like AEW's like, yeah, let's do that too.
Yeah.
Let's have too many shows.
Right. And most of them on YouTube.
Most on YouTube.
Yeah.
Mario Rizzo, if there were to be the Grand Prix of all current wrestlers, who do you got in the finals? The Ultimate Champ.
The Ultimate Champ?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Stone Cold is the Ultimate Champ, right? Beating Hogan, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
Never saw that match. 2 of the biggest names in the history of wrestling.
Right.
Side note, McAfee's killing it each week. One of the top reasons to watch SmackDown. Won't be surprised when McMahon decides to stifle him. I think if Vince were to do that, McAfee'd be like, well, I already make money, elsewhere.
Right. Like I get paid.
I'm doing
from
this
other
because I
places.
like it.
Yeah.
I think he would leave. Ben Van D, is Caleb Braxton versus Paul Heyman the most electric rivalry in all sports entertainment?
I think so. Yeah. Actually,
I don't watch The Bump, so I don't.
The best feud in pro wrestling right now is Mia Yim and Kofi Kingston, because Mia Yim owes Kofi $20.
What is this, all online?
Like they post it like on their socials and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's like, well, can I Venmo it or Cash App or PayPal? He's like, no, I want fucking $20 bill.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah.
It's the most entertaining feud right now.
Right. Jason Deerham, do you think Madcap Moss's jokes are just Vince's jokes he tells around the office? This is what you said earlier.
Yeah. No, it's from his 1950s joke book.
Yeah. Everyone is scared for their jobs, so they laugh. So Vince, thinking these jokes are so funny, created Madcap Moss to get them out to the public.
He's laughed so hard, he's either A, fallen out of his chair, pissed himself a little bit, or ripped one.
All the above.
Or all the above.
Easy Jude, assuming Hogan, Flair, and Undertaker are on your Mount Rushmore, who's your 4th?
Chris Jericho.
Yeah, but Undertaker wouldn't be on my...
Yeah.
I mean, you have to put Hogan, Flair. Stone Cold and The Rock. That's what I've always said.
I know, but Jericho's like really carving himself out.
Yeah, but he's still not The Rock or Stone Cold, right? I mean, if I would put Jericho in, I'd take out Hogan.
Jericho's been relevant for 30 years.
I'd take out Hogan if I were going to take someone out.
All right, well, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, if you were 5, then for sure Jericho.
Yeah.
It's again, this is not my top 4 favorites because Hogan and Flair wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Like it would be The Rock for me. It would be Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, and then probably Jericho.
Yeah.
A 5th, Mankind, Mick Foley, then a 6th, Undertaker. Probably.
I'd probably go Stone Cold, Edge, Jericho, Flair.
Kurt Angle?
5th would be Kurt Angle.
I thought he was always your like number 1 favorite.
He's my favorite wrestler, but if you're building a Mount Rushmore, sorry, Angle.
Sorry.
I mean, you did a lot of cool stuff, but I mean, these guys changed the game.
Yeah. Sahin Rahman, where is this Ali versus racist WWE fans storyline going?
Wow, quoted that directly from you.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly where it's going. Zahin, right there.
Right.
That's about it. Devin McSparron, better landing spot for Bray Wyatt, AEW or Hollywood as a director/producer. He's so creative, I could definitely see him being the next big thing in horror.
Or put him in some Rob Zombie movies.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Dan Hankinson, how much money to take the Hell in a Cell bump Shane took at WrestleMania 32?
I want all of my medical bills covered, and then we'll talk figures.
All right, medical bills covered.
Okay.
And then how much? Like, what's the least amount of money you would do it for?
The least amount?
I would definitely do it for $100K, and I would probably do it for $50K. I'd probably do it for $50K. Yeah.
I'd probably do it for $100K. I think that'd be my lowest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would negotiate for more.
Right.
But it's like, you know,
if they're not budging,
that'd be so scary though. I mean, you say that, you
then you get up there, you're like, fuck,
yeah,
what did I do?
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah.
Joe Guerrero, do you remember when they used to call guys the number 1 contender? Yeah, I do.
Bottom right?
Now they go out of their way to avoid saying it. What's something they used to say from the past that you miss?
Title.
Belt. Title shot.
Yeah. Championship contender
A lot
match.
of things. Yeah.
Fuck.
Give me a hell yeah.
I missed that.
Right.
Jeff Worrell, are any of you guys planning on reading Moxley's book? I don't read. Eric, do you read?
What's a read?
What?
Probably not. I mean,
yeah. I mean, I'm sure what else could he have said that he didn't say in Jericho's podcast?
Right.
So there you go. That is all for the fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Give us a 5-star review. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. Become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. $5 a month gets you everything. Just like you can cancel anytime, just like we said earlier.
Yeah.
AEW, NXT recaps, pay-per-view recaps, classic recaps of old episodes of Raw and SmackDown. And
you want those.
old WWF pay-per-view recaps.
Right.
Brackets.
Brackets.
Everyone loves the brackets.
Bracket.
So go check it out. Patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. And subscribe and listen to our new podcast, Hollywood Hogwash. 5 episodes in so far. We just reviewed Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
It was terrible, but...
Trailer reaction for Book of Boba Fett.
It was fun to make fun of Halloween Kills.
It was.
So yeah, the Hollywood Hogwash available anywhere podcasts are heard.
Andrew completely deceived us all. He said it was going to be a happy house. Not a happy house. We're watching shitty movies.
I know. Yeah. Well, we can't help that all that's coming out right now are shitty movies.
I know. God help us with Eternals.
Save us, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Save us.
Everybody gets one.
Sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kind of looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? Hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll.